Welcome to the Belly of the Beast, your home for original horror content. Warning, some of our stories may be upsetting for some individuals. Listen at your own risk. Today's original story is called Swamp Creature, written and narrated by me, the Beastmaster. Until tonight, I haven't thought of these events, but I'll get to all of that. Let me start at the beginning. The year was 1989, and I was about to turn 10. My parents and I were going on a camping trip. I remember being really excited because this was the first year I was going to be allowed to have my own tent. Little did I know at the time, I'd never go camping again. After 2 days of driving from New York to Georgia, we finally arrived at our campsite in the Okefenokee Swamp Park. I was so excited I looked forward to these trips all year. After setting up camp, we went on a hike to a hot spring where we would go for a swim. I remember laughing and playing with my mom and dad. I also remember this overwhelming feeling of being watched. At one point, I thought I saw something move in the tree line from the corner of my eye. Never mind, I thought. It's just my mind playing tricks on me. The rest of the night went well. We swam, hiked, cooked dinner over a fire. We even made s'mores and told scary stories until it was really dark out. Then we laid for a short while and stared up at the stars. "Time for bed," my mom announced. "Okay, I love you," I responded, giving her and my dad a hug, and off I went to sleep in my very own tent. It was a cool night, and I felt very comfortable in my sleeping bag. But all the thoughts of what we would do the next day kept spinning in my head, keeping me awake. Suddenly, I felt something slither underneath me, and I was about to hop up, but then something bit the back of my neck. After the bite, I couldn't move. It was even hard to breathe. A snake, I thought, but that thought did not last long as I noticed the tent being unzipped. My mom and dad must be checking on me. Oh, thank God. That's when I saw its face, for the first time, wrinkled and old like an 80-year-old lady, with a long nose and a wart on it like a witch. Almost no hair on the top of its head. But her teeth. Oh God, the teeth. I wanted to scream. No matter how hard I tried, no sound could leave my mouth. The creature crawled further into my tent, naked with cold gray skin and patches of long hair everywhere. Long sharp nails that resembled talons more than nails. The creature crawling its way on top of me, making it harder to breathe. Now face to face with this thing, whatever it was, I was staring directly into its eyes. Its deep, black, soulless eyes. The creature smiled its wicked smile and slid its talons down the side of my cheek. In my head I was screaming, crying for help, but no words came out. Then I could hear footsteps outside my tent, and a familiar voice. "I just want to go check on him," my dad said. "Oh, leave him be," my mom responded. "Just real quick. I'll be right back," said Dad. The sound of my parents talking startled the creature. Its head quickly spun in the direction of the voices, and it swiftly squirmed out of the tent. I couldn't tell you what happened next. Maybe I passed out from fear. Maybe it was all just a dream the whole time. I never told my parents what happened that night. I couldn't tell you why. But every time my parents talked about going on another camping trip after that, I would make excuses not to go. I didn't want to go. The truth is, I was too afraid. For years, the event of that night haunted me. It wasn't until my 20s that I heard about sleep paralysis. So that's what I told myself it was. It had to be, right? That is until tonight, when I looked outside my bedroom window. For the first time in over 30 years, I saw it. I saw that face across the street from my house, staring up at me with its wicked smile. I'm writing all of this down because I want my family to know what happened to me. I'm not crazy. It's back! It found me! Oh God, it's at my window! It's staring at me! It's... We hope you enjoyed today's story. Please like and subscribe as it will help us to continue to provide you with great content. Until next time, stay safe and avoid becoming one of the stories from the belly of the beast.